Roman Reigns makes chilling statement on the Bloodline's internal family violence. Dear loves, welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Roman Reigns and the USOs dominated WWE as the Bloodline. Years after the Wild Samoans and other associates established the Anoa'i family as a pro wrestling dynasty, Reigns and his various family members on the WWE roster have gone through growing pains to get where they are. Amid an interesting period for the faction, Roman has just surprised the WWE Universe with cold remarks. The original tribal chief and the USOs, led by Paul Heyman, officially formed the Bloodline in July 2021 after a brutal feud between the cousins. The 2020 Hell in a Cell PLE opened with Roman defeating Jay inside the cell, under I Quit rules. The match went almost 30 minutes, and Jay quit to save Jimmy from a guillotine. After the match, the Wild Samoans came to the stage as Roman was endorsed by his father and uncle in a major way. The Bloodline brutality at Hell in a Cell will be covered on Sunday's new episode of WWE's Greatest Moments on All Handy. Reigns, the USOs, and Heyman were all interviewed, as seen in the preview clip below. At one point, Reigns made a chilling observation about the match and the family violence. Money in the Bank 2021 was the first big PLE after the trio officially formed the Bloodline. The kickoff pre-show saw the USOs dethrone the Mysterios for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, while Reigns retained the Universal Championship over Edge in the main event. Roman Reigns, along with CM Punk, is currently feuding with Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman, but Roman's schedule remains up in the air. The WrestleMania 41 loss marked Reigns' third match of 2025 after he worked 6 bouts last year. As of this writing, WWE has not advertised the head of the table for any upcoming events on its calendar. However, he is featured prominently on promotional material for the 2-night SummerSlam on August 2nd and August 3rd. As we've seen in recent months, Reigns is expected to continue making the occasional surprise appearance. Depending on storyline developments, WWE will also announce dates for the After Years of Failure. Roman Reigns finally became the megastar WWE envisioned him to be. For a long time, it felt like the promotion would keep shoving him down fans' throats as a corporate babyface. But things changed for the better when he became the tribal chief. It's easy to see why WWE handpicked him. He has the aura and charisma, and has one of the best builds in the promotion. Reigns has spent his entire WWE run absolutely jacked, and despite working a part-time schedule, rarely shows any ring rust when he returns to the ring. The question of steroid usage has always existed in professional wrestling, so fans must wonder if Roman Reigns has gotten a little help with maintaining his elite physique to remain consistently fit and not miss a step in the squared circle. When Seth Rollins broke up the Shield, it quickly became obvious that the powers that be had chosen Roman Reigns to take over John Cena's mantle as the face of the company. Unlike Cena, who was usually divisive, Reigns was mostly greeted by boos, as hokey promos and forced character work did nothing to endear him to fans. Regardless, Reigns was regularly featured in marquee angles and given multiple title opportunities. But he found himself in hot water soon after WrestleMania 32. Reigns was the WWE World Heavyweight Champion coming out of the event, shockingly lost the title a few months later to Seth Rollins. A couple of days later, Reigns was suspended for violating the wellness policy, taking him off programming for 30 days. That likely played a major role in Reigns dropping the title. He was also made to apologize to everyone for his screw-up, but he was back at the top of the card soon after. A couple of years later, Reigns was named in a steroid scandal involving Richard Rodriguez. Rodriguez, who owned a gym, ran an illegal steroid distribution operation and named the wrestler as one of his high-profile clients. Reigns quickly refuted the claims, and nothing ever came out of the situation, so those claims were probably baseless. The use of anabolic steroids comes with a number of health risks, and it is difficult to see Roman Reigns taking that chance. In 2018, fans were shocked to see Reigns relinquish the Universal Championship because of his now active leukemia. It was a heartbreaking moment, and fans rallied behind the man playing the gimmick, who had given everything in the ring. Luckily, Reigns' cancer went back into remission, and he was able to return to WWE. Unfortunately, he must always keep an eye on the illness, and has spoken about his use of oral chemotherapy in interviews. Fans know that Reigns is, first and foremost, a family man, so it is extremely unlikely that he would risk everything by taking steroids to put on more muscle. He is often criticized for his part-time schedule, but Reigns had been putting in the work, week in, week out, for years before that happened. Reigns' illness plays a daily role in his life, so the fact that he can consistently deliver in the ring and is often in fantastic shape is nothing short of miraculous. The steroid build is one that most people can recognize if they look carefully enough. Firstly, the wrestler packs on an insane amount of muscle in a very short amount of time. It's usually accompanied by back acne with disproportionately large shoulders and traps. Looking back at Roman Reigns' career, it is easy to see that he has never exhibited any of these signs. If anything, Reigns has slimmed down over the years. During his time as the big dog with the shield vest, Reigns' build was bigger, but less defined. Once he became the tribal chief, that changed as he dropped the fat and became more ripped. There have been no drastic changes in his physique. Furthermore, he doesn't have to worry about the weekly wear and tear of wrestling because of his schedule, which allows him to train for specific matches. So when fans wonder if Roman Reigns has ever used steroids, the answer is, in all probability, no. There have been no physical indicators of anabolic steroid use. Steroids can suppress the immune system, which is the last thing someone like Reigns, who has been fighting leukemia, would want.